Out of your mind. I have already written about corporations wanting to be in your head, mechanically, and billions have been spent over the decades trying to work us out, and be ingrained commercially, financially, and emotionally. See articles Consumerism, The First Fad, What Are We Worth, and How Do We Feel, for an overview on those areas. And usually the term out of your mind would be attributed to psychosis, or under the influence of substances perhaps, where you are there physically, but not there mentally. This one, however, is for ideas and thoughts, the things that come from your mind and are freely exposed or harvested, and the things that aren't freely shared, but there is still a plan to harvest them. The Matrix. Their entire lives happening in their mind until they are extracted from the mainframe, being integrated with something that is feeding you a reality, while feeding on your energy and thoughts. The Cell. Not a film I have seen, but the premise sounds along the lines of early ideas for this technology, being able to enter people's thoughts and ideas while in a coma to retrieve information needed. Batman 3. Mentioned before, but the invention by the Riddler, a box to feed a signal directly into the brain, while simultaneously harvesting ideas, thoughts, and energy from the source. Intrusive thoughts. It seems that many people report these things, which cover a great variety of subjects, being invaded by ideas and thoughts they seem to think may not be their own, or they don't feel comfortable with them, and not being able to explain them. Some even wondering if they are from the subconscious, or an external source we are unaware of. Much of what we take in and perceive has been created and placed for purpose, so there is a fine line between what you think is your own thought anyway. Often, it has been planted and then nurtured or triggered by other carefully placed ideas and concepts. So, sort of your own thought to a point, but not really. A takeover of how and what we think has already occurred with decades of politics, policies, and predictive programming. And if those pulling the strings get their way, it's going to be a very monitored and sinister future for the foreseeable decades too. If ever there was a time to start really thinking and understanding where we are, it would be now.